Who else would he endorse? Trump? This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum store. The Officer Tatum store. Get the merch link in the description section. Make sure you put in discount code TRUST-TRUMP. Trust Trump, one word, Trust Trump, and you'll get a discount on the store. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notification anytime I go live or make a video. Make sure you like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and let's get into this. So everybody heard of Mr. Barack Obama endorsing Joe Biden. Personally, I believe this is one of the lowest moments politically for President Barack Obama, because not only has President Trump just completely obliterated his legacy, what they call his legacy, which I think is a load of crap. He almost destroyed America. But not only did Donald Trump mitigate and nearly destroy his legacy, he's already a crook. For people who know what's going on and who are awake, had the most corrupt administration in American history. But to put the icing on the cake and endorse a guy who's suffering from early stages of Alzheimer's, don't know where he's at, where he's going, where he should be. He can't even remember if he's running for president, vice president, or the United States Senate. He can't speak a full sentence that's coherent without stuttering and stumbling. He can't even talk proper or at least have a collective thought on a teleprompter. And Barack Obama is endorsing this man. Now, for everybody that support Barack Obama, think he's a great guy, think he's the king of presidents, he was the greatest president ever. For all of you guys, I want you to consider this for a minute. Everybody talks about the morale and corruption that Barack Obama evaded. Everybody talks trash about President Trump, about women coming out and accusing him and him having bad or poor character. Then they talk about Kavanaugh from when he was in high school having poor character from a woman who completely lied. Everybody know Blasey Ford lied. But nobody's talking about the fact that Joe Biden was accused by a woman the same way all these other people were, and Barack Obama endorsed him in the middle of that accusation. That has not been resolved. He's okay with endorsing somebody like that, but Obama has the moral high ground when it comes to presidents. Give me a break. Give me a break. What is Obama endorsing, by the way? Mr. Joe Biden was a failure. Mr. Joe Biden was a failure. Joe Biden had corrupt intentions and had corrupt dealings with China and the Ukraine. Joe Biden's son was getting paid illegally and through nefarious means by a UK company, which he had no experience, which everybody knows is a fraud. Joe Biden admitted to a quid pro quo on national television, where he told individuals that if you don't end the investigation into Burisma, which is the company his son worked for, you're not going to get X amount of dollars of government guaranteed loans, or loan guarantees, whatever you want to call it. And they got rid of the investigator who was investigating his son, and they gave him the money. Quid pro quo in front of the world. What else is he proposing? Joe Biden, which he claimed and he brags about, writing the 94 crime bill, which many would believe, or many are led to believe, that is a disaster. So many African-American fathers are in prison right now because of the 94 crime bill and the fallout of enforcement of certain laws that it disproportionately affected the black community. What is Barack Obama endorsing? Joe Biden was a key critic in the hearing of Clarence Thomas when he was falsely accused by a woman of you know what. And Joe Biden was the main one grilling. And so what is Barack Obama endorsing, and does it really matter? And in my personal beliefs, it really doesn't matter. Because of course he's going to endorse the Democratic nominee. Of course he will. And the funny thing is, he didn't believe into Joe Biden until he got the nomination, which politically that makes sense, but realistically it doesn't make sense. Because if Barack Obama had faith in his vice president. He should have endorsed him way before the end, way before Bernie dropped out. He should have endorsed him. Therefore, it would have forced Bernie to drop out, but he didn't. So he has to come forward and proclaim his endorsement because they need to get every engine behind defeating President Trump. Not only is Barack Obama endorsing a trash can candidate that know nothing about nothing, he's also pushing an agenda that's hurting America. Do you really think Joe Biden has what it takes to lead the country? Do you really think Joe Biden and the Democrats have your best interests at heart when they want to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, which have been proven to destroy small businesses? Do you think he has your best interests at heart when they want late-term abortions? I'm talking about late-term. Some of them is post-birth abortions. That's not health care. That's not a woman's right. That's murder, ladies and gentlemen. Do you really think they care and they are advocating for open borders? Do you really think these people know what they're doing? When President Trump shut down travel to China because of this pandemic, they said he was a racist, a xenophobe. They don't care about you, America. They don't care about you. They care about power. They're willing to tell you whatever they need to tell you in order for you to push the lever on electing them as the president of the United States. Joe Biden has been in politics for decades. For decades. And what has he done? He's making the same promises that he should have been able to accomplish in the Senate as the vice president, and now he's trying to run for president. Ladies and gentlemen, let me school you on this real quick. If your political party don't have the House and Senate, all that stuff you're talking about, it's going to be highly unlikely that you can get any of it passed through Congress. They know it, but they won't tell you that. They know they ain't going to do nothing for you. They ain't going to tell you that. President Trump gave us the greatest economy that we ever seen in this country. President Trump had the lowest unemployment numbers for many people across the board, lowest in history. The stock market broke so many records, people have lost count. President Trump have returned patriotism to this country. If you actually look at what he's done and not what the media say, you would realize that President Trump has been the most legitimate president in many years, and many presidents. Been the most legitimate, meaning that he does what he said he's going to do, right? He said he was going to do these things. He accomplished those things. Said he's going to build a wall. He's done the best that he possibly could with as much pushback that he's gotten. When we have hundreds of miles already built. President Trump said he was going to cut taxes, the greatest tax cuts in United States history. I mean, we can go down the list. He said he's going to do prison reform. He said, what do black people have to lose? And he's accomplished and signed into law one of the most progressive federal prison reform laws ever. The First Step Act. Urban revitalization, giving $100 billion of investments to urban revitalized areas. He said he was going to do it, he did it. Gave more money to HBCUs, historically black colleges, than Barack Obama did, than any other president before him did. When he said he was going to do it, he did it. When Joe Biden said he's going to do it, he ain't done nothing. He's just a politician. And Obama has fallen in the trap of endorsing a politician once again. And I don't know if it's a trap. He has to do it. He has to endorse his party. Who else is going to vote for? President Trump? Anyway, let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. Am I tripping? Is Barack Obama tripping? Is he right by endorsing Joe Biden? Is President Trump killing all of these people when it comes to presidential accomplishments? Y'all let me know. Like and subscribe to the channel. Visit the Officer Tatum store. Make sure you put in the promo code TRUSTTRUMP, one word, Trust Trump. You'll get over 10% off on the store. I love you guys. I appreciate you. You know what it is. I'll see you on the next one.